25 Rarest and Most Valuable Quarters Worth Money. If you use a coin counting machine or accept change at your business, you probably have coins lying around. Some of these may be rare coins worth money. To help you find some extra cash in your pocket, we have a list of the most valuable quarters ever sold. These 25 rarities have sold for more than $8,000, and it's likely that you have one or more in the back of your cupboard collecting dust. To find out how much your quarters are worth, check out our list below. The rare coin market is a booming industry. If you're interested in investing in rare quarters, this is the article for you. We'll talk about the most valuable quarters and look at pictures of them so you get an idea of what to expect and what not to expect when purchasing. Check back because we'll continually update this post with more and more rare quarter information as time goes on. 1. Price, $64,500. Grade, MS66. The 1983 D Washington quarter is a very rare and valuable coin. The 1932 D Washington quarter is estimated to be worth $199 in average condition and can be worth $1,227 to $13,908 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. Here is a gorgeous example of this popular key date. The surfaces are satiny and display lovely original luster. It is crisply struck, with excellent eye appeal. There are just two other examples graded finer at PCGS. The 1932 D is by far the most elusive Washington quarter. Only 2 Washington quarters were minted with mintages of fewer than 1 million coins. The 1932 D had an original mintage of 436,800 coins and the 1932 S had an original mintage of 408,000 coins. 2. Price, $22,250. Grade, MS66. Some 1937 Washington quarters have a major double die obverse, DDO, error that can be identified by the strong doubling of the words, "In God We Trust." The date is also slightly doubled as well. The 1937 Washington quarter, double die obverse variety, is valued at $343 in average condition and can be worth $2,814 to $13,576 or more in uncirculated mint condition. A well-circulated gem, with a bold definition and smooth features under a silver-gray patina. 1937 double die obverse is the second rarest major double die variety for the entire Washington quarter dollar series. Only the 1943 Washington quarter double die is tougher to find than all of the 5 major double dies in the Washington quarter series. 3. Price, $43,200. Grade, MS66. The 1932 S Washington quarter is worth $199 in average condition and can be worth $508 to $5,544 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. The 1932 S quarter is one of the lowest mintage, 408,000, Washington quarters ever produced and is one of the most sought-after key dates of the 20th century. Since the 1950s, people have collected this coin in all grades. Interestingly, though the 1932 S and 1932 D are nearly the same rarities in circulated grades, mint state 1932 DS are almost twice as rare as 1932 SS. But an uncirculated 1932 S Washington quarter is a great coin and gem MS65S are quite rare. 4. Price, $52,500. Grade, MS61. This 1842 seated Liberty quarter has a small date. The estimated value of 1842 seated Liberty quarter, small date variety, is worth $608 in average condition and can be worth $20,523 to $84,494 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. This is one of the key dates in the seated quarter series that is very tough to find, especially in gem condition. Only one specimen was reported in the recent seated quarter census that was published in issue number 100. 5. Price, $24,675. Grade, MS64. The 1849 0-seated Liberty Quarter is worth an estimated $658 in average condition and can be worth $19,201 to $23,975 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. The 1849 0-seated quarter has a reputation as a rarity among series specialists. This near-gem example sold on heritage auctions has a beautiful sea green patina at the rims and rose tones in the fields. The strike is surprisingly sharp and pleasing, and no major marks are visible. 6. Price, $96,000. Grade, MS66. The 1896 S Barber Quarter is worth an estimated $1,713 in average condition and can be worth $11,086 to $19,960 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. The 1896 S Quarter Dollar is a famous rarity. The 1896 S Barber Quarter is the first of 3 key date issues in the Barber Quarter series. The coin boasts a mintage of 188,039 pieces and was produced during an era when people were beginning to collect mint-marked coinage. Most 1896 S quarters slipped quietly into circulation and remained there until worn out or lost. Low-grade examples can be found fairly regularly, but problem-free VF, EF, and AU coins are highly elusive. 7. Price, $180,000. Grade, MS67+. This is an incredibly rare 1901 S Barber Quarter, considered by many to be the king of barber coins. A coin that people collect even in lower grades. The 1901 S Barber Quarter is estimated to be worth $11,086 in average condition and can be worth $45,575 to $53,391 or more in uncirculated mint condition. In 1901, the San Francisco Mint produced only 72,664 quarters. The lowest mintage in the series would not be reached again until 1913, when the San Francisco Mint delivered only 40,000 quarters. The 1901 S is much rarer than the 1913 S in all grades. However, considering that fewer 1901 S coins survived in circulation by the public, it's easy to see why they are more elusive today. 8. Price, $84,000. Grade, MS67+. The 1913 S Barber Quarter is one of the great rarities in the series. It is second rarest to the 1901 S Barber Quarter and about on par with the 1896 S Barber Quarter, though the 1896 S is less rare in circulated grades. The 1913 S Barber Quarter is estimated to be worth $2,489 in average condition and can be worth $17,054 to $22,439 or more in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. The 1913 S is one of the few dates in the series that is represented by a mint state example at MS68. Many other mint state 1913 S dimes are available, but they are very rare and valuable. Above MS66, the 1913 S is extremely rare. 9. Price, $35,240. Grade, MS64. This coin features another finely toned, well-provenanced, and nicely reflective example from these dies. The dies retain much of their proof-like mirrored character on this high-grade business strike. While the 1822 quarter is not one of the tougher large-size capped bust 25C, it is arguably the most interesting. 5 different 1822 dated obverse dies were produced, but only one was employed for striking 1822 quarters. The estimated value of an 1822 capped bust quarter in average condition is $218, but it can be worth as much as $4,395 or more if it is in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition. 10. Price, $108,687. Grade, MS65. 1822 25/50C capped bust quarter is a rare and valuable coin that features the 25C denomination struck over a 50C denomination on the reverse of the coin. The underlying 50 can be seen under the 25. The error was caught and corrected, but the underlying 50 remained visible. The student made little effort to efface it, but then again, it was only 50. The 1822 capped bust quarter, 25 cent over 50 cent variety, is estimated to be worth $5,214 in average condition and can be worth $45,557 to $84,485 or more in uncirculated, MS plus, mint condition. 11. Price, $94,000. Grade, MS 67. This gorgeous coin features some of the most magnificent toning we have ever seen on a coin of this design type or any of its era. The shading and texture is most reminiscent of the toning sometimes seen on superb gems from the World War I era. The estimated value of an 1833 capped bust quarter in average condition is $121 and can be worth $1,812 to $6,226 or more in uncirculated, MS plus, mint condition. The 1833 quarter dollar is somewhat scarcer than most other dates in the 1831 to 38 series, but it is still readily available in all grades. A modest number of mint state coins have survived, but gems are very elusive. As in 1832, a single obverse die was paired with two reverses, and these marriages are of more or less equal availability. 12. Price, $28,200. Grade, MS 63. The 1851 capped bust quarter has a low mintage of 88,000 coins. In 1991, Larry Briggs identified two different obverse dies that comprise the entire issue for this year. Both varieties share the same reverse. This coin is considered a rarity. The 1851 seated Liberty quarter can be worth $9,133 to $35,888 or more in uncirculated, MS plus, mint condition and is worth $315 in average condition. Mint State, A Guide to U.S. Coins and Their Condition, describes the 1851 as a true condition rarity with only few uncirculated examples available to collectors. The finest example is the PCGS MS-64 that was once part of the Eugene H. Gardner collection. 13. Price, $46,000. Grade, MS-63. The 1852 quarter dollar is a rare coin that is incredibly difficult to find in mint state, with most examples grading below AU. Only two examples are known in mint state, the finest of which is a single PCGS MS-63. The 1852 seated Liberty quarter is worth $286 in average condition, and can be worth $10,109 or more in uncirculated, MS plus, mint condition. The 1852 quarter dollar is quite scarce across all grades and genuinely rare above very fine. This is unusual for most issues from the years 1850 to 52, which typically have a cluster of mint state coins that somehow survived being melted for their bullion content. 14. Price, $28,200. Grade, MS 66. The New Orleans Mint struck more than $1 million quarter dollars in 1853 to help in the massive effort at repopulating America's circulating coinage. Lighter in weight than previous issues, these coins remained in circulation for decades. The USA Coin Book website estimates that the value of an 1853 seated Liberty quarter in average condition is $52 and can be worth $3,711 to $12,537 or more in uncirculated, MS plus, mint condition. The 1853 quarter with arrows and rays is less often seen than its Philadelphia mint cousin. It is fairly plentiful in circulated grades, but mint state examples are genuinely rare. 15. Price, $13,800. Grade, 55 Australian dollars. One of the major varieties of the 1854 seated Liberty quarter is the huge O variety. It has a much thicker and larger New Orleans mint mark on the reverse, back, of the coin. The 1854 huge O quarter dollar is a unique coin, because the mint mark is large, misshapen and unlike any other mint mark on any other coin from this year or from any other. Experts believe that either the mint mark was added by hand to this coin die, or the Philadelphia Mint made an error and sent a die without a mint mark to New Orleans. The 1854 seated Liberty Quarter, huge O variety, is estimated to be worth $1,593 in average condition and can be worth $20,525 to $27,378 or more in uncirculated mint condition. 16. Price, $8,225. Grade, MS66 Plus. One of the most famous error coins is the 1934 double die Washington quarter. This coin is easy to spot because of the doubled words, "In God We Trust," on the obverse side. The 1934 Washington quarter with a double die variety is estimated to be worth $84 in average condition and could be worth $1,135 to $4,947 or more in uncirculated, MS Plus, mint condition. The 1934 double die obverse quarter is the most dramatic double die for the entire Washington quarter series and is also the most common of all 5 major double dies. 17. Price, $6,463. Grade, MS64. The 1942 D double die obverse, DDO, error can be identified by noticing a very strong doubling of the word "liberty" on the obverse of the coin and also the words, "In God We Trust." If your 1942 D Washington quarter has the double die obverse variety, it's worth $149 in average condition and can be worth $2,136 to $7,370 or more in uncirculated, MS Plus, mint condition. 18. Price, $22,250. Grade, MS67. Only 3 of this particular variety have been graded by PCGS in MS67 condition. None have sold at auction, making this piece the first to ever enter the marketplace. The 1943 double die obverse Washington quarter is the scarcest major double die for the entire Washington quarter dollar series. For over 20 years, PCGS has only graded about 24 of these coins. 19. Price, $22,800. Grade, MS67. One major variety is the 1950 D/S Washington quarter. The coin features a Denver D mint mark that was punched over in San Francisco S mint mark. The easiest way to identify this coin is to note that parts of the S in D are visible near the upper left portion of the D. The letter D appears slightly doubled just to the right of the D mint mark. The 1950 D Washington quarter, D over S variety, is worth an estimated $67 in average condition and can be worth $343 to $3,315 or more in uncirculated, MS Plus, mint condition. 20. Price, $9,000. Grade, MS67. This variety features a San Francisco S mint mark over a Denver D mint mark, OMM variety. It is very easy to spot this prominent variety. The 1950 S Washington quarter, S over D variety, is worth $80 in average condition, and it can be worth $400 to $1,135 or more in uncirculated, MS Plus, mint condition. The San Francisco Mint didn't produce any quarters in 1949 but produced more than 10 million during 1950. Gems are common through MS67, though many of these coins are deficient in certain aspects. The S over D reverse is the most desirable variety. 21. Price, $63,250. Grade, MS62. This was the second year the U.S. quarter was produced after an 8-year lapse in production. The 25 cents denomination was added to the reverse of the coin to indicate its value and avoid confusion. The heraldic eagle portrait was also added to the reverse of the draped bust quarter. The 1804 draped bust quarter is worth $6,684 in average condition and can be worth $96,513 to $192,750 or more in uncirculated, MS Plus, mint condition. 22. 1834 capped bust quarter. Price, $16,200. Grade, MS-65. This 1834 coin is an unjustly underappreciated example of an early $quarter design type. Vivid cobalt blue and reddish gold are ringed around the brilliant centers on either side, with the latter being a little more extensive. In the fields, the satiny mint shine is rich, vivid, and semi-reflective. Over almost all design aspects, the strike is razor-sharp to full. In conclusion, this magnificent gem would be a worthy addition to a premium type, date, or variety set. The mint began striking its first $quarter with a raised border in 1831, following the adoption of numerous significant modifications to its coinage procedure. To achieve these changes, the basic capped bust design, created by engraver William Neese, had to be altered. The obverse portrait had to be improved, while the reverse's scroll and associated Latin inscription, E pluribus unum, had to be eliminated. 23. 1839 Liberty seated quarter. No drapery. Briggs 2B. Price, $7,200. Grade, MS-64. Here is a lovely and uncommon option. One of the hardest to collect design types in the U.S. currency series, in uncirculated form. The obverse is target toned with halos of brilliant salmon pink, silver apricot, cobalt blue, charcoal olive, and steel gold hues. For the reverse, you can see prominent iridescent champagne pink toning with powder blue rim accents. Both sides strike exceptionally sharply for the type, with Liberty's head and the surrounding stars at the upper obverse border standing out for their notable boldness. The excellent list of physical characteristics is rounded up with a full endowment of smooth, satiny mint shine. 24. 1871 cc Liberty seated quarter. Price, $6,600. Grade, EF. With so many difficult to find and undervalued issues in this series, the 1871 cc is a leading rarity among Liberty seated quarters. The mintage was at 10,890 pieces, making this the second delivery of the denomination from the Carson City Mint. The majority of these were lost due to their rapid and widespread distribution, which Rusty Go calculates to be only 45 to 60 examples in all classes. The appealing original steel gray coloring and adequate boldness of detail on this significant date CC Mint quarter add to its charm. Although the reverse is dotted with scratches to explain the NGC qualification, the obverse is pleasingly smooth in the hand. 25. Price, $12,000. Grade, MS-61. Bernie Steinbach reported the discovery of this uncommon error before 1981. Since then, only a handful of additional has been discovered. Simply told, this is among the most important mint faults that have been made available in recent years. This coin was mistakenly struck on a silver clad, also known as 40% silver, planchet used for several of the 1976 San Francisco Mint's bicentennial releases, unlike the 1977 D Washington quarter, which is a copper-nickel clad issue. What year quarters are rare and worth money? Quarters minted before 1964 are worth much more than their face value due to their high silver content. With today's high value of silver, your old coins are becoming surprisingly valuable. However, you should first determine the kind of quarter you have before determining its value. Draped bust quarters are very rare and highly valuable. How many types of quarters are there? The U.S. Mint made 56 different quarters from 2010 to 2021, each depicted a national park or forest. Since 1932, the obverse, heads, side of each coin has featured the same image of George Washington. Draped bust quarter. Capped bust quarter. Seated Liberty quarter. Standing Liberty quarter. Washington quarter. Final words. There you have it. Did you know some of these valuable quarters? We hope that this list has provided you with some values for the rarest and most valuable quarters that can be found in circulation today. Remember, if you are a coin collector or enjoy collecting quarters, these may be helpful to you. There are a number of circulating quarters out there that are worth a good bit of money for their rarity, with some selling for upwards of $100. Do you have any of these rare quarters in your pocket right now? You might want to take a look, as you could be sitting on top of thousands of dollars.